we shall start the recording. We shall remember what we were doing last time.
It's like 3 months
we
ago.
were like buying stuff.
It has been some time.
Right.
Oh yeah, there was a
Gosh, it
lot of
has, hasn't
shopping
it?
going on.
Shopping.
And then we were discussing like ship positions and stuff like that too.
Mhm.
And
That's
then weren't
dirty.
they offering us some money to go beat up some guys somewhere for some reason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were offering us a discount.
Yeah. You could get a
I see.
permanent discount if you will solve a problem in the area while we refit your ship. They are currently.
Is a discount on every store?
It will apply to. It'll apply to Rickety Squib's store itself, just called Squibs, and it'll apply to Sloshed, the bar, which is probably all you guys care about. Deal done. It will apply to Cheatham and Steel. It would not apply to Numerian Inc., but it would apply to those others.
Okay.
It don't apply to Numerian Inc.
Nope.
They're not part of the trade union. Well, I guess they're Numerian.
They're Numerian.
Alright.
And they're like, this shit sells itself.
Yeah.
We ain't discounting Titan Boar tattoos. Everybody wants one. Fucking beautiful. Look at that. Look at that shit. Don't you want that on your taint?
This guy.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Straight in.
You're right in.
When we're
Askinor
restarting
Hunter.
the recording, no.
Askinor Hunter. Yes. We'll start the recording over there. And yeah.
I'm crying.
They now have Shutterwood tattoos available there as well.
Whispered courage.
Once Foundry loads, I will love to look at them.
Beautiful. Beautiful Askinor tattoos.
How much are tattoos?
The +2 stat tattoos tend to be about 4,000 or 5,000, depending on if they have extra effects. And the +4 tattoos are 12 to 16.
Okay.
But like +2 dex, the Askinor version's 4K. +2 wisdom. A really good one for you is the Gunslinger. +2 dex and con is 12K. There's actually just a tattoo. It just is a tattoo of Nomcath. And it's +2 dex, +2 stealth, and 5,000 gold.
And you get 5,000 gold for taking that tattoo?
Yeah, you get.
Advertisement. It goes on your forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, Nomcath's building a name for himself and his, burglarware. His line of burglarware with Calvin Carpenter.
I don't know if I can get I was a bird person. I don't know if I can get a picture of a cat.
Well, we're
What's
gonna
wrong with
have to pluck your feathers in an area and then tattoo basically
Yeah,
a big picture of Duristan right on your ass.
Uh-huh.
I mean, humans get like predators on their tattoos, right?
Yeah.
So I think it'd be actually kind of badass if you had a cat.
True.
I
Flaunt
think-
my disdain of the cat species. Fuck you, cats.
No, how you
Oh my
guys?
goodness.
Too.
The friendly fire.
Wow. This +2 strength tattoo called the Show Off, and it's a picture of Tokala smiling. It's gorgeous.
Do people have
That's a
tokens on the screen
smile?
right now?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, I'll refresh them.
I'm still loading.
Those are scars.
Where is a Xiaofeng token? Maybe you need one. I don't see your token anywhere.
Oh,
Is Tim super quiet for everybody, or just me?
He's on a weird microphone. You might have to turn the gain up on that one, Tim.
Oh god damn it.
Do I still sound like shit? I was also just talking very quietly.
You sound fun. I mean,
You're still a little bit quiet, but
Here, I do.
Ooh.
Squeam, Weem, Beam, Machine. Is that any better?
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, you sound okay.
I'll talk really hard.
That's okay. You're sort
Did
of
he
doing all the
say
shouting
you sound
for you.
fun?
Yeah, at least there's that. Also, he did say I sound fun.
Well, do you have any more shopping or leveling to do? Anyone?
No.
Sadly, no.
Sometimes at certain levels, I get asked a bunch of wild questions. This one seemed like it went pretty smoothly.
Wait, did we
I'll have a
level?
token.
We're level 4.
Did I do all my leveling, Toby?
Yeah, I see Sarah is level 4, and Sarah has all skill ranks spent.
Okay, that's a good sign then.
Yeah. And Sarah now has 6 key points. And has weapon focus and dodge/mobility, which we combined into 1 feat.
Okay.
So your armor class is now base 18. It's pretty good. And you wield a famous evil sword named Balrog. I hope we made a macro for that. BAL. That's it.
I was gonna say it needs to be just slash balls.
Nice crit for 25.
Not the slash balls.
Slash balls. Okay, we'll start the recording over there, and we'll ready to move on.
Not the worst thing anyone
Whose
has
balls
said
are you
so
slashing?
far.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, we'll start the recording over there.
It's fine. It's cool. It's all good.
Way to ruin it, Graham. Good job, buddy.
If you've ever listened to our sessions, there legit are many episodes that begin with me saying we'll start the recording over there about 4 times.
I know.
Because I never actually do it. Well, once or twice I did. Once or twice, you guys
Once we
just
get
came.
really
Yeah.
demonetizable.
It's funny for the bit, like when podcasters are like, "I'll edit this part out," and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still in.
It's the bit.
It's the bit.
We leave the bit in.
We leave the bit in.
That's right.
Unlike me when I. Anyway.
Yeah, focus. Focus.
Dude. He's gonna get us jailed.
Jailed. I mean, that would have been an upside to a Matt Gates AG appointment. Is probably that stuff would be much more accepted now. You know, all kinds of deviance.
Ooh.
Oh.
Anyway.
We'll start the recording over there.
So, about pirating.
So true, bestie.
I know Graham is out when he gives me this "so true, bestie." That's like his whoa, ripcord, pulling the ripcord, deploying parachute on conversation. Bye.
I say that to my mom at least 15 times a
She doesn't understand what it means, but I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we do know what the mission is. Do we know where we're going?
Not
Vaguely.
yet.
Well,
Although
let's
there
look.
is one.
What?
There's an important thing that needs to be done before we start taking that on.
Oh.
And
Did
now
we?
that we before, I assume this is probably the first day that we've done all of our shopping, getting stuff done,
Sure.
negotiating, all that sort of stuff. At the end of that day, gathering the crew back, Stormgrim, and this is stuff I would have talked. I did mention to you guys out of kind of out of character before, and I'll assume we've talked in character about it. Stormgrim would basically get up and, in a sense, speak to the crew, and to just shorten it a little bit, I'll just over highlight. He's basically going to say, "I know most of you were pressed into this. We have talked amongst ourselves, gesturing to the rest of the party. We intend to continue on as pirates, doing our own thing. If any wish to leave here, they may do so with a small purse and understanding. We're not going to force anybody to stay, and this is their opportunity to leave now if they want." And this is both the are unnamed NPCs and the named ones. They're given the opportunity if they do not want to be part of this crew, this is their opportunity to leave with a small purse, no hard feelings.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Fair and equitable offer if ever there was one.
And
Yep.
just to make sure I understand the economy correctly, if I give the unnamed guys 10 gold, that's a pretty hefty sum. That's like they could live off of that for months if they're not completely stupid with it, right?
Sort of. The economy is a little different here at Rickety Squibs, which letting them off here strands them here.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Well, they could get picked up by the next ship, but that's probably also a pirate ship. So their
Okay.
reckoning is they're as well off with you as they are with anyone. So they're probably coming along. They
Okay,
they will take
in
some
that
money and go straight to the bar.
in that case, let me back up then.
Okay.
If I didn't realize it was that cornered off, I will tell them that they're welcome to come with us, and with the opportunity to be let go on at our first port or first major port, but also with the understanding we don't know where or when that's going to be.
Right.
Right. They may just have to wait a little bit extra.
Yeah.
This is just to give you guys a sort of a view of where you are.
Yeah.
You are at the far southeastern corner of what is called the Shackles. So for anyone here, their choices are live at Rickety Squibs and become a Squib Gym, which is not an unattractive proposition, and that or go. Nomcath, we're picking up some feedback from your mic, or yeah, the become a Squib Gym, which is not a bad life, or wait for the next ship, which why would it be any better necessarily than you guys? Or march overland into an absolute wasteland full of hostile, various tribes that, yeah, not great choices. Well, you guys are a decent choice in their view.
Yeah, I figured this was a small place given the nature of it there, but I didn't realize we were like in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, he would have. The offer would have been, yeah, we'll take you on to the next. If you don't want to stay here, we will take you on to the next port, but don't know when or where that's going to be. But overall, the overall gist of it is laying down the law. We don't do press gangs. We're not going to keep people against their will.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. So you guys are here with your crew. I'm gonna say that the unnamed crew, and we might name them at some point, all pretty much stay on, but you don't have that many.
Yeah.
You've got maybe 6 or 7 crew. You are skeleton crews mode still.
Right.
Well, we figured we'd end up having to hire at least a few before we headed out. I know Holden said he was planning to go recruiting, but we'll probably wait until after the squib is done.
Yeah, and the squib will
Yes.
take several weeks at least, so you guys might as well chill. And you are familiar with this life. There is a real worry with pirates, with sailors, that left with enough money and enough time on shore, they will get themselves into trouble and become in jail or become destitute, or both.
Yeah.
Like Buhan is already broke and is in jail.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see
Exactly.
that happening. To
Yep.
Shopfunk too.
That can happen. One wrong move.
But your Conchabar, your Owlbear, your Sendara, your Rosie, Ambrose, they're all keen to sail onward and see what life brings. But we definitely need probably double the crew that you have now to sail the
Yeah.
ship comfortably.
I figured the named ones would stay, but part of the whole thing is make them feel included,
Yeah.
make them the offer to
Well,
know
you are.
that.
The offer you've extended brings you up to pirate code.
Yeah.
Sendara will tell you that. She says we're now a legit crew. And betraying each other now would be against Besmara. And she drunkenly fumbles out half of a prayer to the pirate goddess.
All right, so in that case, that's when we get more info, and also probably time would be spent. Okay, let's get something organized here, so these fools don't make themselves get themselves in trouble while we're waiting on this and that sort of stuff.
Okay. Well, if you'd like to look at the Squibs area, Rickety Squibs is on on the inside of a natural little bay that faces southeast, with a long peninsula that curves west of Rickety's south and then reaches east to form the south side of this bay. The only way to get into the bay is through that little east inlet, and this protects it from the weather. This protects it from sight. You can't see it from the sea sailing by. You might just think it's just land without knowing that you sail straight at the land a little northeast and then cut left, and there's a wide open bay and a port there waiting for you. And according to the folks at Rickety's, there's been a sudden uptick in dangerous Caimon attacks west of town. And they know that there are some sort of bandits, or they're not sure if it's orcs or goblins, but they've had some things stolen on the western road, which they need to keep clear to bring supplies down to their southern garrison, which watches the sea for them. And Squib says if you clear that road and make sure it's totally safe for his people, you'll have a lovely discount.
All right.
Sounds like a deal.
Okay.
Starting in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other business that evening, as you guys probably, knowing the ship's crew, settle into an evening of drinking and debauchery?
Debauchery.
Yay.
Ooh.
Drinking.
Yay.
Is there anywhere in this town that will sell us any kind of scent covering in case the things that we're hunting in the woods can smell really well? I didn't see it anywhere.
I don't know of anything that they have currently.
Okay, that's fine. Just don't bathe and give them a natural odor. That'll confuse them.
Right.
Surely they can identify stinky pirates.
They're probably
You smell
really
like
good at
sea
that.
piss. And you want to smell like jungle piss?
The sword agrees with me. We should try and find some scent cover.
I can make that happen.
This guy.
I don't know. Not sure what he means the way he said that. Okay.
I'm ready to get debauched.
Debauched.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
You guys all enjoy an evening in the bar, sloshed by squibs. You get squib sloshed. And Conchabar plays music and sings songs, tells stories. Owlbear at one point tells the most boring run-on sentence story you think you've ever heard. And then they ran after him, and then they caught him, and then they beat him, and then he got away, and then they ran after him some more. And you all enjoy a lovely meal. Many lovely choices of booze, including Caden Brew, something called Beast Brew from the far north, mead. They've got cold milk on tap if you need that. And they sell all manner of rations for various tastes aboard a ship. orc, gnome, halfling, elven style food rations are available.
I'll tell the tale of our excellent mayonnaise that we performed, and
Oh,
how I totally had an awesome moment where I jumped up the um the onto the rail and stabbed the captain.
hell yeah.
I believe I know what I'm going to buy for the road. My favorite.
If I weren't so intoxicated, I would make some sort of argument about how we shouldn't advertise the mayonnaise we just
Yeah.
did. But that story's badass.
But
Mayonnaise. Emoji.
but you see, it wasn't a mayonnaise, for they attacked us.
Yeah,
They
they
did
were
do that.
they were doing a mustard.
They were doing
They
a
were
mustard.
doing a mustard.
They
so
got
we
caught
had
doing a
to-
mustard. You countered with mayonnaise.
We had to counter with our mayonnaise.
Yeah, Sandara
superior
declares it
condiment.
all. Yes, Sandara declares it all legal by Bismarck law, and the squib gyms and the crew all nod in agreement with that. Yeah, that be so. And then Albert is like, "But we was thinking of doing a mayonnaise," and everyone shuts him up and hands him another
shut
beer.
the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Dumb. Too honest. Okay. Well, the evening passes. Enjoy and drink and food.
Toby, did you see my message?
Yeah,
What? Your message.
in the main chat.
Fine, folks. Oh. Good and... Well, you could pickpocket the squib gyms. You could pickpocket your own crew that you just paid.
No,
Better
just
not
people
think
that
about that.
people, if I can kind of tell their intentions, if they're assholes, pricks.
Well, there's going to be a lot of that, but there isn't at the moment because the only ship docked at Rickety Squibs is you guys.
Oh, damn it.
So everybody either works here or works for you.
All right, I guess I'll keep my hands to myself.
I mean, I do love to steal from my employees. We'll start the recording over there.
Oh my god, he said it on tape. I got it.
What's
It's
tape?
over for
What
you.
is the tape? What do you mean?
What is a tape?
Yeah.
Tape
get a scab,
hasn't been
Toby.
used in the industry since the late 90s there,
From
Graham.
the before
I
times.
got it on video.
Oh,
all there.
no.
Caught in 4K.
Yeah. We don't stream in 4K. We can't afford that. It's our budget. You kidding? All right.
Well, you said it, so.
Okay. Okay. Well, starting recording over there. The morning comes. Like any respectable pirates, you guys sleep in till 11. Unless you really want to get up at the crack of dawn.
I mean, I did say we'd start in the morning, so yeah, like 11 works.
Okay.
Yeah, 11's
That's technically
better
the morning.
than the crack of dawn.
See, I like this captain. He's not a hard ass about it.
I'm a cat. I like to sleep.
Aw, in a little ray of sunshine
In a ball.
on the bed.
Yeah,
Just a
and
sleepy
sunbeam.
G
Yeah.
little gal.
Yeah.
A little
so
sleepy GB
cute.
for a creep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bitty jibbity.
So, Riviera says she will stay here and make sure the crew does not all go to jail or go broke. She takes on the heroic and boring mission of policing the crew.
Thanks.
We salute you.
You guys all give her a official drunken hungover salute. Yeah, make sure they don't go woke so they don't go broke. Okay. Start the recording over there. You guys are passing through Rickety Squibs up a long and worn path, past all the little huts and houses that the Squib Gyms live in. And you realize that they do actually have it pretty good here. It's very remote, and at first it looks like a little rundown nowhere place, but they take really good care of it. All the roofs are well repaired, all the pathways are very clean and clear. The sort of a little bit of landscaping happens around here when there's not a ship to work on, and they take good care of it. And These little huts and shacks they have are small and modest little bamboo type bungalows, but they face a beautiful view of a bay where ships are harbored. And behind them is thick ass jungle that they probably don't go in unless they have to. But there's a lot of fruit to be had here, a lot of mangoes, a lot of gigantic avocados, and other things are plentiful here. And the path that goes up past the main building, up into the jungle to the west, climbs pretty, pretty steeply. As soon as you get away from the buildings, you're going up 40 or 60 feet in elevation at a stretch on this winding hairpin path back and forth. And it looks like they haven't been on it in weeks. There's a lot of leaves laying across it that they would have cleared. There's other signs of things, there's sort of like a rotten avocado pit laying on the road somewhere. And it just doesn't look like anybody from Rickety Squibs has been up here in quite a while.
Didn't they say they took supplies to the garrison?
They do.
How often do they do that?
They do that every 2 weeks, and it takes them a good day or so, I would think, to, let's see. Yeah, because to traverse this trail the whole way with supplies in tow, it's about half a mile. They probably go every week. Because whoever's out at the garrison spends like 5 to 7 days out there just watching the ocean. It is the most boring thing in the world. There's no bar. There's no ships coming in other than the ones you report. And all you do is signal with like signaling mirrors back to the main Rickety Squibs. Ship sighted, such and such size, such and such distance and heading. That's all they do. So it's a shit job as far as the Squibs are concerned.
But this road looks like nobody's been on it for several weeks.
Yeah, so they need supplies out there. And what they've been doing, because of the Caimon attacks and the bandits stealing things, is they have to send larger groups of people, which slows down their repairs and their work. And they've worried about losing people. They're very cautious, and the Caimons they're not sure why they're even so aggressive lately, but there's just way more of them near the path than there used to be.
And they said that they weren't sure what kind of bandits these were?
They haven't seen them. They've just had things stolen. They've had arrows or darts launched at them from the jungle, and they just sort of hustle along and run away, and nobody's been killed yet, but they haven't sighted them.
Would they loan us? Do they usually transport these supplies by wagon?
Yeah, they would take a sort of these hand carts. It looks like a little one-man cart, 2 wheels, and you pull it like a rickshaw, that type of thing. They'd take 2 or 3 of those and just run them up the path. But it is so steep that they allow, most of the day. You think like the hike in Hawaii we did that nearly killed me. They do that every week.
I cannot imagine dragging a rickshaw up that mountain.
They've made a better path than the Hawaiians did, but it's pretty steep.
The Hawaiians were not even trying when they made that path.
You ain't Hawaiian.
Boo.
Stop it! You're gonna make me cry.
Oh.
What if we get?
Are you crying?
This is a whole lot of Hawaiining going on.
What if we get some squib gyms to pull rickshaws, but instead of there being supplies in the barrels and trunks,
explosives,
there's just us?
Oh.
And then whenever the squib gyms run away, they go, "Oh no, bandits!" And they say that really loud, and they run back like they did last time. And that's when we start casting buff spells, and then we bust out of the barrels and kill everything.
Seems legit.
Yeah, they're just like, why is that rickshaw talking and buffing?
Did that rickshaw just cast Cat's Grace? What the fuck?
I think ramifications over that barrel.
Stupidest plan you've had this week.
Well, it's only Monday. Give me a little bit. Oh yeah, it literally is Moon Day. Damn, I'm good at this game.
It's so Moon Day.
All right, so who's good at doing animal tracks things?
You said what? Sorry.
Who's good at
Animal
doing
tracking.
those animal tracks things?
That'd be survival.
Aye.
Not it.
Not it either. I have -1 in that.
Same.
High five.
Yeah, we're
0.
bad at things.
Woo! I'm good at some things.
21. I rolled a
Bad at
26
others.
earlier.
Nice.
Good job, Sarah.
All right, your job is to keep an eye out on the trail, see if we can find any Caimon tracks.
I'm hearing that Sarah's at the front of the marching order.
Yeah, he's fast enough. He can dodge the first attack.
Can he, though?
I'll go after
We shall
him.
see.
Shafung grew up in swamps, so he thinks he can take a Caimon.
I mean, he thought he could take the Grindylows also.
Wow.
Too
Yeah,
soon?
I mean,
Too
unless
soon?
they're the swamp is like not that deep, right? Like I feel.
It's like chest deep
Hard to
water with
drown
a
me.
bunch of tentacle goblins all around you.
Was that chest deep when I was drowning?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, and I saved you from
They
the
won't know if
chest
they're
deep water.
Cayman or going.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buhan saved you, and then you say Buhan, and then Buhan saved you,
Okay,
and then
so
you
I
say
guess-
Buhan.
That's good.
Yeah,
The
that's true. I
greatest
forgot
love
about that.
story of all time.
I'll walk in the back with Buhan, actually.
Okay.
Buddies in trauma.
Yep. That's me and Mandy.
So you put Storgrim and
Yeah.
Holden and Vaughn up front, followed
in the
by Riarka, Shafeng, and Buhan.
Yep.
Okay. So we got a 21 survival. Sarah, this path is well maintained. It hasn't been cleaned or cleared in a couple of weeks, as they said. Seems to be true. And at this point, you are going to go up a ridge, and it's going to wind back and forth to the right. And you're actually pretty confident that you're going to go up this ridge 300 foot or so in elevation, and then you're going to go back down the other side. And there's just no other way to run goods across to the garrison, because there's not a safe place to land a ship or even a rowboat over there. The ocean waves are a bit too volatile.
Okay.
So it looks like they said it was. And you guys can begin traveling through the woods. And you will spend, let's see, it'll be 3 in the afternoon when you are up on top of this sort of ridge. And you rest. Are you guys taking supplies with you, or are you just taking your stuff with you to clear the road? Taking supplies would slow you down.
We should have like some food on us, right? So that if
Yeah.
we find someone there on the edge of starvation.
Oh, they
don't
won't
die.
starve. It's a tropical island. They could just eat mangoes every day until they die of old age.
Okay.
It's mostly that they like a shift change because it's boring.
Seeing as we got started at a reasonable hour, it's a little bit too far along to try and bring the supplies with us, so
Okay.
we'll go without them.
Okay. 3 in the afternoon, you take a break at the top of the hill, and you start making your way down the other side, slowly winding down these paths, the other side of this ridge. And it gets all the way back down to pretty close to sea level at this southern hairpin curve on the trail. And really, you're up and over this ridge, but as the crow flies, you are not that far from Rickety's. You are, let me adjust this. Currently, you are, as the crow flies, 1,000 feet west of Rickety's. It's just a pain in the ass of a walk. And as you get down closer to sea level, if I can find the correct map, here we go. Sarah, 25 perception, and I was just going to keep your 21 survival for the moment because we're still in the same several hours. I mean, you approach an area where there's been some flooding, and your immediate thought is that this flooding is recent. Something has changed. It could be something seasonal. It could be something as innocent as a beaver dam or a log fell across a creek somewhere nearby. But this area is flooded. The water is higher than it was 3 months ago, you would say. And
How high is it now?
There's a path, but the path is partially submerged, and it looks like the squibs have hung up a rope bridge over one part where their former trail is submerged. And you've got this sort of scene where, let's see, let's just look at this one. The path goes it curves north, then it curves northwest, then it curves west, and that part is completely submerged. And then it comes back up into dry land, and they've put a rope bridge across that part. And it's a well-constructed rope bridge, but it really is just 4 fence posts and a rope bridge hanging between each side. And then you can see on the west side, it's dry again. But you don't think this area was submerged, say, 3 or 4 months ago.
I pass that along to Cap.
And the water is a deep, dark, bluish green. It's very difficult to see into it. It's very swampy. It's not ocean water. It's some kind of brackish that's filled with some kind of plant life that makes it opaque.
Xiaofang, take a dip. See if anything get you.
Wow.
Don't worry, I'll save you if you start drowning.
No, it's okay. I'm still waking up from this morning. Got a headache, but you guys can jump in if you want.
Alfred, you okay with that crown falling off? Are you?
I'm kind of freaking out, but.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, friend.
That's all right. It's my fault for not taking care of my teeth at all for 35 years.
I've had dental work come loose after the fact. It's very upsetting.
Yeah, that would freak me out.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you need to pause or break or whatever, if you want to
I'm
continue
good.
to live in fantasy land, we'll do that too.
I'm good. It doesn't really hurt. It kind of feels weird, but.
Well, look, Holden's
I'd
teeth
imagine
are
so.
like a pearly white. They're like an impenetrable, thick enamel that's bulletproof, acid-proof, and he's going to have a shining smile for all 40 years of his violent life.
Nice.
Oh my god.
40, that's pretty ambitious.
Oh, he'll be an admiral. He'll be an admiral by then.
Yeah, he's winning a lot of fights.
Yeah. He's a fucking sword-fighting pirate, so. Okay. But this is the scene before you.
So the rope bridge is not over the part that's submerged, it's over the later part?
No, it's over the submerged part. This is something they've added recently. The gyms are great engineers and builders. And they just went, well, you look at this and you think, you guys didn't really even think about why it flooded. You just built a bridge over the flooded part.
All right, Cap. What do you want me to do? Go across or?
Let's move forward. Let's keep an eye on the submerged part, though. Bet you that's where the Caimons are coming from.
Right.
It does seem like ideal gator, croc, caiman ambush area for you. Moving up.
30 acrobatics.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, 30 acrobatics. I guess I start on the bridge.
You are moving up the path towards the bridge with, let's see, what was our marching order? Throw the melee up in here. Rhea was in the middle.
For me,
I am definitely towards the back with right here.
Okay. Well, adjust the marching order as you like, but that's probably it.
Yep.
Xiaofeng is on the back guard in case there's a mountain lion to drag him away.
And then I'll save him, don't worry.
Yeah, and then he'll save you.
Yeah.
Mountain lions don't like electricity.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we won't be super sneaky about it. You guys are more or less ready when there is a surge from the water nearby. You can roll initiative.
Oh God. Not the 3.
Natural 20. Roll out.
There you go.
Well, aren't we fancy?
There are surges. You see ripples in the water moving your way to your immediate left, Holden.
Well, I probably can't see them, so I'll delay until they come out.
Okay, you want to delay or ready?
I guess I'll ready in if something comes up towards me.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna use I'm expecting that it'll be Caimon. So I'm gonna get ready for them to try to grapple me with the resisting grapple.
Hell yeah.
So put on that, and then I'll just use the rest of my turn to stand in front of Rai.
Cool. Re?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Appreciate the
We
shield.
have a player named Rye. So you're gonna
Yeah.
get now. Well, we'll know you've made it when they call Rye Re.
Yeah.
I'll just call you Arca,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
like the Brazilian musician.
Here.
Okay.
And ready an attack.
Okay. The water in front of you had a ripple for a second, and then it all rises together across a 8 or 10 foot wide swell. It sort of bulges at you, and you see the grass at your feet lean towards you as water just pushes on the entire little beach that you're standing next to. And a huge red armored head with red eyes opens up under the water, and you see it burst out of the water with impressive speed.
Wow.
That's big.
I've been needing some new boots anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shafung backs into Re and like knocks into you by accident.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, god damn it.
Okay.
It surges all the way
Whatever.
up and attempts to bite you. Storgrim, you can do your readied swing. Yep. You see him bring down the axe and slash across right behind its eye. The axe digs in and cuts through one little plate of armor on its back, but it's very big, very strong, and it attempts to bite your fighter. The axe turned it aside. It snaps loudly right next to Storgrim, but he's well to the side of it as those jaws close. And another one surges up towards Shafeng here. You can have your ready to attack. Sorry, here it is.
Let's see.
See. That will hit. You punch it in the mouth even as it tries to bite you. 1 and 2 are their rolls so far. Xiaofeng definitely avoids the bite.
Let's see how this goes. I blind these gators, or try to.
Oh, shit.
Shaboom! Flashbang the gator.
Okay.
And I move up.
Why doesn't your glitter dust make amazing sounds? It's like the most amazing sounding spell in the game.
It does have a good sound to it normally.
It's weird. Did anybody hear the glitter dust sound?
No.
Negative.
By the bird.
No.
Huh. How sad. Wow. That just won't do. Let's try it again.
You mean to roll it again? Oh, you got it.
There it goes.
Nothing less will do. Okay, so these goobers get to make a will save.
Yes!
They are blind.
Nice.
This is a very bright light.
It really is. And this will seem a little reptile towards you, but a third one surges up, coming up underneath the water, covered in glitter. It rises out of the water, covering itself in glitter. It actually suffers the invis penalty, even though it wasn't blinded. And it tries to bite Storgrim, and you notice it sort of crashes into the other Caimon. It's so aggressive. Holy shit. 1,
these
2,
rolls.
and 1.
Man, these poor gator came in.
Man, they
You
could've-
guys were.
Also, their saves were 2 and 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Feel kinda bad
unfortunate
for
them.
should offer them like parlay or whatever it was.
The luggage is just lining up today.
Ah.
Base.
So true, Storgrim.
If you couldn't tell, I'm here now.
Hey, Rye.
Hello,
Right.
Rye. Rye and
So
Ree.
these critters are so pathetic. You should press them to your crew.
Wow.
Sick burn radiant.
Sare, 10 feet to the west of you is Storgrim, who is being attacked by 2 giant and vastly incompetent gators. South of you, 10 feet, is Xiaofeng, who's also fighting an incompetent Caimon.
Okay. Is there? Yeah. I don't. Does it
Ryan
really
needs a
matter?
token.
Do what?
I'll tell you, Toby. Ryan needs a token while you.
Got him.
Okay, so 10 foot, and then how far to the other two?
All of them are within 10 foot, and they are huge creatures, but they don't really have reach when they're attacking like this, so you're pretty sure you can run up and smack if you wish.
Okay, and there's 2 on Sorgrim, and then 1 on who else?
Xiaofeng.
Alright, I charge the one Xiaofeng is fighting with.
Okay.
And because of my new ninja level bullshit, I get sneak attack when I charge.
Oh! Horse shit.
Yee.
Okay.
I forgot that you have that crazy sword.
Sarah moves past Holden, and she drops one hand to the ground for a moment, draws the sword behind her, and does a charge, but it's really a mid-air jumping, spinning flip charge where she lands practically on top of this Caimon and drives her sword down into its neck, past the armor plates, scoring a major hit on it. It is very, very badly wounded, and it's thrashing back and forth wildly as it's blind and now ambushed.
Should I roll my initiative?
Yes, anytime you're ready, please. I'll just delay you till after Read. So we've got Re-Rye.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Well,
Re is like
going
the second part of my real name too, so it's like
Oh.
yeah, it's extra. Maybe I'll
So
start going by Re.
why was I like, what is his real name for a second?
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
actually
start going by
pronounced.
Re.
It's pronounced in Raike.
Enrique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Use my
spiritual weapon. Let it rip.
Well, I did. It's not coming up with a place to put it. Can't see the.
Oh, it didn't. It's not letting you place it.
No.
Enrique.
Oh yeah, it just did it. Okay, I'll fix that later. For now, you can just tell me who you'd like to send it after, and it shall do it.
Do I think I could reasonably take out the one that's going after Shafang?
It's very wounded, but also very big.
I'll take a swing at it.
Okay.
Put it over here so I can redirect it to the next one if I need to.
Sounds right. Okay. And did we make you a combat button for that? Oh yeah, spiritual rapier.
1 second. I'm having some foundry issues.
Totally fine. Do you want me to click it for you?
I think I got it.
Okay.
Well, actually, maybe.
Mm.
Clicked it again and it did not do anything.
There it went. You have stabbed him for quite a truckload. Holy shit. You nearly downed him, but not quite. Spiritual rapier goes to work on this beast. Well, Riviera, they've done it again. They've gotten surrounded by beasties.
Go figure.
Yeah, we were all shocked. Actually, they were quite ready for this one. They surveyed the scene. They knew it was kind of coming.
Which one looks pretty hurt?
The one on Xiaofeng is super hurt and blind.
Oh, apparently Shafang on my screen.
Oh yeah, no, he's actually here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and bless the one in front of him.
Get him.
We're also going to. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's not cool. Oh well, it's fine. I'll just shoot him once.
Ooh.
Natural
Great
20.
job.
Roll out.
Hell yeah.
Their touch AC is so bad that crit confirms. You pass a bullet straight through its brain and one just obliterate it.
Reavers.
Nice.
Wow, that's some touch AC. Damn.
7 touch AC is what they have. Because it's blind.
Technically, that was actually 12
Oh, okay.
because it's still taking from the shooting into melee.
Oh,
yeah.
I keep meaning to turn that mod off. All right. There is another one rushing on to shore, trying to murder Vaughn.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, should have
And-
cast Cat's Grace.
And keep in mind, I have rolled nothing but 1s and 2s so far.
I am. Ow. Yeah, there it is.
Can I parry the gigantic bite from the blood Caimon?
No.
But it's
I
a
don't
really
think
magic
so.
sword.
Hold it.
Jam it
Yeah,
between
you can
the
do it.
teeth. And
He has the weenie version of Swashbuckler parry. Does that work versus larger creatures?
Yeah, you take a -2 though
Okay.
for each size penalty above you.
There you go. It's one size above you, so -2 to your parry, but give it a shot. Yeah.
Get in there, sword.
That was wimpy.
What the fuck?
Hey, man, this one's partially on you. You were involved.
All right. I'm gonna step up a little bit, and then I'm going to.
Tie cut. You
Uh,
swing. Your fault.
Sorry, Graham. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna scorching ray the one that tried to bite Vaughn.
Get him.
Um,
Oh, it didn't try to bite him. It bit him.
it bit him.
It has a hold of him, and its next plan is to drag him into the water and death roll. You blast it for 21 fire. That's a great hit.
I forgot how cool my dice is as a Buhan.
Move right here. I stabbed that gator there.
Stab that gator. Ooh, I'm gonna make a name for myself.
I don't stab him.
Oh no. Unfortunately, my foundry just reloaded, so I
Trust me, he
think
rolled a natural 20.
I think you missed. I can see it on the
Rolled a
observer.
13.
I can't see their armor class on the observer browser.
So funny.
Yeah, it's like a 4.
I
4
think
and a
it's a
half.
14. We'll see.
No,
It is.
You've had a long day.
It is armor class 14.
Okay.
Well, wait. That's the one that is that the middle one or the?
It's the one that's
Non-blind.
grappling Vaughn, so technically its
Okay.
AC should be lower, right?
It doesn't suffer that penalty, but it does. It's not blind, so its AC is 14. You barely failed to penetrate that hide. Your damage is really good, though. Dang. Dang.
It's a thought that counts.
Nice. Alright. Shafang staring down at the bloodied hole in the one in front of him, looks back into the bushes. What the fuck? When did the
Riviera just silently stalking the group, shooting at things.
like, well, thank God she's good with that gun, and then he just steps forward 5 foot, and then starts his flurry. So he will try to punch this one in the side of the head while it's dealing with Sarah, and then do another 5 foot because he has to, and do another attack here.
Hell yeah.
Maybe misquoting the scene, but it was the old, I want to say, back in early part of the scene, they're in a fight and they're ducking, and one of the SEALs says, "God, we could use some help here." And over the radio, I'm here, I got it. And the sniper kicks in.
That is so accurate.
Actually, Toby, too, I
Yeah.
messed up my movement, but I think I can end up here.
Okay.
Because I can 5 foot before my attacks.
Cool.
I believe. And then, okay, yeah, so that'll be better for flanking stuff.
You and your wacky stuff. Awesome.
Since Vaughn's in trouble, I will 5 foot step over and smack the unblinded one.
Okay.
Did I only hit him with the second?
Damn it.
Okay.
That was
Blind Gator has a 50% miss chance on Storgrim.
This is either way.
He
That's
wants
a scary noise.
1. Okay. Well, it was a close attack, but not quite there. Let's see. This guy is gone.
Let's see here. Is it escape artist to get out of this thing's mouth?
If you're going to get death rolled, drop me on the beach first.
You're really needy. Anybody ever tell you that? Always asking for shit.
It would be an escape artist check, yeah.
We will exercise the other half of Flamboyant Arcana. We will do our Daring Do
Oh shit.
to add
Not the
that
daring do.
to the Escape Artist check.
It's because you're in deep daring doo-doo.
Natural 1.
Natural
Fuck.
1.
Are we
Failure.
within 6? I'm gonna guess no.
Ugh.
The daring updo.
Did you go to the
Real
store
so
and
true.
did you go to the store and get potatoes for Anna's dinner?
I did.
You get a reroll.
See if it mattered. It does. And then the Daring Do. Daring Do I Die Today.
What does that 3 mean?
You add it to the
Oh,
22.
okay. You escaped the grip of the gator.
Sarenrae fucking Christ.
Can I leave the sword in its mouth?
How much action do I have after that?
Maybe I can teach this gator to parry.
Oh my
You can 5-foot hop.
god. At least the gator wouldn't speak common. He spared a lot of the worst of this.
Yeah.
Parlez-vous le France? Idiot?
You're thinking of
Couldn't teach it
frogs.
to party.
That's my turn. High five.
Okay. Okay. I bite. Who do I want? On a 1, I want Shafeng. On a 2, I want Ser. It wants Shafeng. You've been dancing around and punching it in the face.
Bring it. No.
Gotcha.
You get to punch it, right? Because I got that martial flexibility thing. I mean, it still hits me, but if it's trying to grapple me, I can disrupt that.
It does
And
try to grapple you.
Okay, sweet. So hold on. Put the buff in again. Was
Shafeng is bitten by a giant sun caiman and is punching it in the face as it tries to eat him.
Yep. And let's see. Attack of opportunity, unless it has improved grapple. And if I hit him with that, then my damage is 5 higher when calculating the penalty on his combat maneuver check.
It does. I mean, often creatures have improved grapple, but it has a grapple carrier on its bite. So, let's see. Treat the damage you deal as 5 higher when calculating the penalty. Attackers come in. Oh, grab you. I'll say this. I'll say that it has to re-roll. It has to basically adjust its grip on you. This is not going to do damage to you. Yeah, it fails to maintain its grip on you. You made it re-roll its grapple.
Sweet.
Wiggled out. Ser, the Shafeng is in a fist fight with an alligator, a giant red sun caiman alligator, and he's winning. The gator looks pretty beat up. Shafeng looks a little beat up. This is right next to you. And then 5 foot north is a blind sun caiman that's chomping at Storgrim. And then 10 foot north is a sun caiman that tried to drag Vaughn into the water, but he got away.
Okay, can I get flank on this one with me and Xiaofeng?
Yes. You 5 foot
do I need to
north
move
next to Storgrim, and then you have flank. That hits, and you down it. Drive the Balrog blade straight into its middle back and twist it, severing its spine. Dies immediately.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, in general, since I have that mobility, if I can move to a place to give you flank,
Yep.
I'm gonna try to do it.
That's
okay.
You
Cool.
guys are that shit's gonna. You guys are gonna make a great team doing that shit. You will have to move action to reassign your spiritual weapon target, but it'll attack when it gets there.
I will put it up where I can hit the second one from the top.
Okay. Touch AC of that creature is 7. You almost can't miss. You'd have to roll a 1 to
Hell
miss.
yeah.
There's no way
Oh.
you'd do that.
It let me place it this time.
He's famous for never rolling nat ones.
Yeah. The spiritual weapon goes to work on it.
Hey.
Oh, hey, it actually appeared. Cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it looks cool.
I like it. Very nice.
Quickly reload the gun. Take aim at Big Baddie. I'll find out real quick if it's within 30. It's not within 30 feet. Hold on, something's not right.
Okay.
Give me just a second here. I just realized something.
It's okay. Let's see. What do I have next? This guy? Okay.
Okay, now I've got it fixed.
Okay. Oh.
Natural 1. Failure.
God damn it.
I'll go ahead and use the
Crit point to clear it.
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunate. I
That
murder. Murder, Holden. Murder.
Miss.
Yep, missed. Huge snap at your leg and you jump out of the way well ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna do jolt this time.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that
Which target?
piddly. This one, the blind one.
It's a touch attack. It hits. Their touch AC is very low.
Damn.
You zap him.
For 6. Bit wimpy in it, but
He
that's
doth
okay.
not enjoy it.
Yeah.
Alright. Do some swag aerobatics to get into flanking.
Swag
Acrobatics. So let's fucking
Oh,
go.
Natural 1.
the ones. This combat.
Why are we rolling so
I
bad?
don't know. They are too, though. Foundry's just not feeling it today. Its CMD is 22. You take an AOO.
Okay.
It misses too because 4.
I
Basically,
will
no
not
one
try
can
to
hit
move.
it.
I will not try to move again and just attack.
You can still have like a 5 foot that direction
Yeah.
if you wish.
Since I'm having trouble hitting, I will not power attack.
Love it. The dice are so
There we
bad,
go.
people are afraid to power attack low AC targets. You hit him. He's quite hurt. Looks near death.
How deep's the water over there?
About 4 feet, 3 or 4 feet. Swampy.
Well,
You could handle it. You love being
yeah,
chest deep in
he's
water
embarrassed.
surrounded by
Everyone was
yanabees.
giving him shit earlier, and now he feels like he's got to prove himself.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
That'll be the death of ya.
Here, and then he'll flurry, which requires him to do 5 feet before each attack. So the first one will be here, and then the second one he'll go back here to give.
Hell yeah.
All right, so let me.
Its AC while blind is 11.
Nice. So that's the first one.
Hit. Still there.
I feel silly that like I imagine how big are these guys? Like how high is their head? Am I like crouching down to punch them in the head?
You are.
Or is it like
to do what you're doing? You are diving into the water up to your waist, jump like grabbing, dodging its leg. Its clawed leg is paddling right next to you, and you are like punching around the side of its head or back looking for a vulnerable spot.
Florida man fighting style.
Yep.
Literally.
Literally Florida man.
I think he's been watching you guys with like your extended weapons in front of you and being like, man, maybe I should stop just punching everything. This
You
is
look
kind of
at
stupid.
you look at your brass knuckles with their 1 inch reach, and you're like,
Yeah.
You know, there's monks and brawlers that use spear, right? That's a thing.
Yeah. That's where I'm going. I'm thinking about changing up his weapon.
Do your brass knuckles talk to you?
No. They rumble sometimes.
Should they?
They just make
He's
like a
lying.
calm of the sea, like the rolling sea.
Oh, that sounds better than what I got.
Is that what you mean?
No, I wish.
Mine just whispers, kill all the good things.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay, yeah. The Balrog blade doesn't talk per se.
It's
Has
more of a vibe. Stick.
Yeah, it says urgings.
Or is that her internal monologue?
It's like when Josh is playing guitar, he's a pretty civil person, and then when he's got a banjo in his hand, it's like it's not really whispering to him, but he does more questionable things.
Yeah. You can play louder than everyone in this county.
Yeah.
You can do it right now if you want to.
The leprechaun tells me to burn things.
The leprechaun. All right. This Caimon is super injured. It is almost gone just from being pummeled by Shackles.
Alright. So I'm going to attack it first.
All right. You drive that ancient axe straight down into its head.
And then with
Good
cleave,
lord.
I'll get my other attack.
All right. And I'm moving these bodies out of the way like normal, but they are also, as soon as they are dead, their weight causes them to slide back down into the pond.
Go on down there, boy. Get that big old thing. It's made of shoes.
That's
And of course I miss on the follow-up.
not so good. Yeah, that's a miss. So,
Yeah, I at least killed one.
that's true.
How hurt is this one?
Pretty hurt.
Pretty hurt.
Very low.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make some questionable decisions.
You run over, draw the sword, charge it with a little electricity, and drive it straight down into its armored head, piercing the skull and frying the brain. You are out of combat.
Oh yeah.
Little fried brains.
Well,
That's
that
a good
went well.
lunch.
Yeah,
Drag this
nobody
one on
died,
the
thank
shore.
God.
No.
They
Go on,
s-
try and pin it. Help me grab it. Help me grab it. We're poor. We're really poor.
Did you see how I got in the water there, Wuhan?
Very demure, very mindful.
Oh, my
Alright,
CMP
so
roll
grab-
doesn't help. I was trying.
Let's do this. It's gonna be a group effort.
Vaughn, with a strength check of 8, is being dragged into the water by the dead weight of a crocodile. Storgrim
Alright, you little
jumps
human.
over and grabs Vaughn and starts pulling him. Buhan pulls. Shafeng has a good grip on one over here.
Like Mario swinging Bowser.
Grabs Storgrim and pulls sideways, which causes him to lose his grip on Vaughn, and Vaughn and the crocodile slide into the water further.
No.
It's the peg leg side. You don't pull me that direction.
Before Vaughn steps
Sorry.
in, Rivio just taps him on the back.
It's pulling me under. I think this one's still alive.
Vaughn is in neck-deep water, sputtering. We're so poor.
I'm gonna swim out and get him.
Okay, roll a swimming check.
This is your
Okay.
specialty.
Yeah,
Saving people
I-
from
Fucking
drowning.
luck.
Sorry, Cap.
Yeah.
Imagine,
I'm not built for the
okay,
water.
okay, but Baywatch
Shit.
Buhan.
Shit.
Oh god. Buhan jumps into the
Buhan.
water,
No.
slips and disappears under the still pond.
You're supposed to use your profession pirate
Oh,
check,
no.
not the
Oh, can
swim
I
check.
do that? Can I
You,
do that? The
you don't
profession
use the
pirate?
+1, you use the +8.
Well, let me
Much
roll
better,
that.
Buhan. Jumps in and
Not
grabs
great, but
Fawn.
still. Yeah.
Natural
And I'm
1.
gonna pull him
Fuck's
back
sake.
to shore.
Nice one,
Buhan
Ree.
Baywatch, Boo Watch.
Sorry.
To watch. Wait, I'll get you Ree.
Thanks.
Let me roll another pirate skill check.
Something cat can't swim.
I tune in to Baywatch. Bujon.
I'm gonna get you guys both out of the water.
So the whole party is in various stages of rescuing / drowning each other.
How it almost
At this
been.
point, I'm just standing there shaking my head and laughing.
I mean, I think they've been calling you Captain, but it's technically your fault.
Sorry, Shafang. What were
You're
you gonna
just
ask me?
surveying the chaos.
Yeah.
Like maybe when you get back on the ship, you need to run some water rescue drills.
Those
Yeah.
things gotta be worth at least 40 gold a pop.
Okay.
Fuck, I just run into the tail and make good eating.
Yeah.
I can't be the only trained lifeguard here.
Yeah, you could.
You could.
You might be.
You absolutely could. All
I just
right.
didn't bother. You had it in hand.
God damn it.
Meat from the one I dragged up.
I'm looking for iron guns.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a spy, not a lifeguard.
That was a deep cut.
Oh yeah. So
I'm a sorcerer, not a lifeguard.
here in this pile of guts.
Ew.
You're welcome.
Corpse.
That's
Good.
so fucking nasty. It's just entrails.
You grab his tricorder, I'll get his wallet.
You get the meat of 4 blood caimons.
Nice.
Actually, yeah, that's quite a bit of money. And this is the best part, like the fillet of blood caiman, which can be used to make such delicacies as blood caiman tacos.
Those are great.
Very popular in the other campaign.
My favorite food.
And more importantly, let's have a survival check by those who are good at it. No reason to roll if you're not good at it. If you don't buy survival, don't roll.
29.
See how I don't roll if I don't have survival?
Uh-huh. Very
Very
demure.
mindful. Very demure.
Do it again, Josh.
25.
Do it 2 more times. That's 2 successes. 3 successes. 4. Damn, there's all the hot rolls.
Took them all.
You guys hook with ropes and blades. You hook 4 sun caiman carcasses. You drag them up onto the beach. And Sarah says it will take her about 2 hours per caiman, but she can harvest enough armored skin plates and scales to make multiple suits of armor out of these. But she'll need the next 8 hours.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't see why not. There might be more of them here. We need to clear out anyways.
Okay. You guys want to camp here by the beach while she works?
Yep. And in fact, all the offal and stuff that she gets off of this, I'm throwing into the water to bait any more that might be in the area.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Vaughn,
What's up?
did you hear your earlier?
Oh no, did you heal me earlier? I'm sorry, I missed
Yeah,
it.
it was 13.
Oh, thank God, my new best friend.
And you should move over to Shaifan.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Don't forget, I saved you from drowning.
Other new best friend.
Wow.
I was just like moments away from hitting my second wind and dragging that 3,000-pound gator onto the beach.
You've got competition, Shuffing.
Thank you.
So I assume you guys will want to set watches. We'll go with
Yep.
two.
They're not thirst watch and thirst watch.
You guys can rename them whatever you want. For now, I'm calling them Thirst Watch and Bacon Watch.
I'll be on bacon watch.
Bacon
I'm
watch.
I'm a thirsty bitch, so I'll be on thirst watch.
I'm on thirst watch in the other campaign, and I'm mad because I want to be on thought watch. But I'm on thirst watch.
Them thirsty bitches always be telling on themselves.
Sarah will technically be on Thirst Watch as she harvests these lovely creatures.
I am a thought. I am not thirsty and never have been.
All right. Thirst Watch, make perception rolls other than Sarah, who is very busy.
Bacon.
Storgrim, you're assisting her, but you can make a perception check because you're not as distracted.
That's a solid 0.
I'll post.
Nice.
I'll post to the north of.
Damn.
Or probably not that far west.
I mean, Holden, I once saw a character go this route where he was just dog shit at perception, and you know what? He decided to not stand a watch because it didn't matter.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm so oblivious, I'm not aware that I can't see.
Yeah, no, you're committed.
So
Committed to the bit.
Very committed.
At some point, you're gonna like give a negative to other people on watch. He's like distracting.
you give a negative to everything.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Fuck, he
uncalled
just
for.
eviscerated you.
I know, it's a career-ending injury. I'm gonna make a new character.
Yeah. You should just give your sword to him.
Yeah. Alright. Game recognized game. You win this round.
Round and round we go.
I'm gonna huck this thing into the jungle.
They feel it comes back.
Yeah.
Throw and return. Blade first.
Thirst Watch, do we need to separate you?
Maybe
Oh,
so.
I love this guy. He saved me some crabs a week ago.
Whoa, but he also... Okay.
No.
Start
So-
the episode over.
Start the recording over. Vaughn and Storgrim are not surprised. The most amazing thing about standing a watch with Holden is that it looks like he's watching. He's like got his back to the fire, holding his hand up to shield him to preserve his night vision, staring straight across the water as ripples come towards Sarah and Storgrim. And he just continues his gaze on to the south. It really
that's
looks
not-
like he's paying attention.
Man. Fucking oblivious.
It's absolutely convincing.
I think it'd
And-
be fun to play those kinds of characters.
Oh man, no, Ulfred knows exactly what he's doing.
Yep.
So true, bestie.
Okay, we don't want
You give
the
a negative to everything.
That's pretty savage.
That is such a good, like, a
Ro-
negative to everything could be a good episode title.
Negative to everything.
Negative to everything. I'm
You
gonna
may
put that in
roll
the chat.
initiative.
Yeah, halfway.
Oblivious is surprised.
Natural
Are we all awake? or
No, the
just-
sleepers are not going to get to go around one. Oh my god.
Fucking
Natural
not the
one.
fucking natural
Oh
one.
my god, no.
Not the fucking train. The train at the worst moment.
Yep, because I'm going to be debuffed.
What is going on?
Natural 20.
Honk
Keep
shoe.
your armor on at least.
Ree, Xiaofeng, and Buhan, you can roll your initiative, but it won't matter this round.
Alright.
I'm dreaming of saving Xiaofeng.
Oh.
Seems I hear that.
Okay.
Platonically, of course.
Wow.
Danger bar all over again. Good God.
Sarah, you drop your skinning equipment and tumble backwards and narrowly miss being bitten in half by a giant sun Caimon. And then it's actually your turn. It surges out of the water right next to the carcasses you're dicing up and tries to eat you. What you do?
More devil alligators.
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize we were sleeping.
Am I by myself? No one to work flank with, so I just gotta stab it, I guess.
Storgrim's next to you, but he hasn't gone yet, so you don't have a flank set up yet.
Okay.
You could.
And he's right next to me.
Yeah, but you could like 5 foot south or acrobatics farther south if you want to set up a flank maybe next turn.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. On the acro, you are good. You tumble south, and you may swing once. And you fucking crit for 35.
Roll out.
Nearly killing it in one shot. Okay. These gators, man, I don't know the last time you guys just fucking trounced my encounter this badly. The rolls.
Sorry.
No, it's
They almost
fine.
killed me.
It's interesting. They're very dangerous. They rolled nothing but 1s and 2s round one. It's just, sometimes this happens.
Do I get to wake up and just not do anything?
You, on your turn, you hear the attack. Sarah jumping, stabbing. Yes. Roll me a basic perception check. Don't roll absolute piss, and you will wake up.
The bar is high though.
Okay. Ooh!
Told you.
Enjoy your continued rest.
Oh.
I guess would I roll perception as well?
You were asleep before they attacked.
I didn't realize I even went to sleep.
Yeah, you were on second watch.
I thought this was still part of the day, and I didn't realize we would go to sleep.
Yeah, we were going to sleep.
I will move here. And hollering like a madman, I ready a glitter dust to blind the gators again. That
Okay.
worked well last time.
Sure did.
I'm shouting, you'll never believe this, but we slept near where the gators attacked us, and now we're being attacked by more
With
gators.
blood and chum in the water that Storgrim
Purposely too
deliberately dumped. Yes.
We were being paid to clear this. This makes our job easier.
We are
Vaughn,
farming
you
gators right
you
now.
ready this glitter dust, and you look over and see your campfire light hitting the back of the dwarf as he stands ankle deep in swamp water in a wide stance with his axe out like in a baseball swing, ready. And you're like, yeah, he's been standing there for like 2 hours, ready for this.
Does this other one show up?
Yeah, it bursts out of the water. It's about to bite him.
I blast it.
Okay.
Catch them both.
Fail. Made it. The south one that Sarah's fighting is not blinded, but this one is. Well, it's going to matter for his attack on Storgrim here. He's now going to have 50% miss chance. This does not pierce Storgrim's AC. So.
Yes, it does because I do not have my shield.
Oh, shit. Let me roll my mischance then. I want a 1. Gotcha, bitch.
No.
Grabs your dwarf.
Years of preparation.
Wuhan, make a perception check. Roll better than Ree.
Okay, how did she roll? I was.
She rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, girl.
That tracks right now.
Hey, you wake up.
Yep, I did decent.
You
And
wake
I'm
up, you can stand up, you can cast a spell or use an item.
Okay, I'm going to Scorching Ray, the one that's on Storgrim.
Oh, dang. Let it fly.
When
Well.
I wake up that my spells are gonna get refreshed either way.
When I wake up
So true.
from
I would
a
finish that, but
sleeping position, Wuhan sits up, looks over, and is like, you just knew you knew you would wake up to a gigantic red alligator eating your party. And that's what you wake up to. And you turn over, and as you're like one hand on the ground, climbing to your feet, your other hand, you scorching ray and blast this Caimon.
I was dreaming of saving someone, although it can be anybody now that we're awake.
Holden, you're on watch. You just looked that direction and there were no gators. And then you look back and there's gators. You don't know how it happened.
What the hell?
That should be
You're
your
supposed to
fucking
tell me
battle
this shit
cry.
was happening.
That should be your goddamn battle cry.
His new
Can I-
hype track.
Can I actually go, or
Oh, yeah.
is that...
No, you were on watch. You failed your perception check, but you automatically orient now.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I
No.
will
If I make you
cut
roll
up the scatter
perception
then.
at the beginning of every fight, you will not get to fight a lot of the time. We're not doing that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh.
There we go.
Dead. You race across the battlefield and drive your sword straight down into its brain. Done. Well. You, sir, are being eaten by a red gator covered in glitter. It is a sparkly death that awaits you. That will hit.
The two-handed axe hit.
That will hit for 12. It has a hold of your leg, and you are just fireman chopping straight down into its head. Xiaofeng, perception roll. I give you the lofty goal of rolling a 10. You make it. You are awake, and you got to pay a move action to stand up, but otherwise you can do whatever you want.
I gotta pay what? Sorry.
A move action.
Okay. Yeah, so he gets up, looks over. So is Storgrim like being dragged right now, or?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It is.
Well, I mean, I'll just run towards Storgrim. That's it.
Okay. Riviera, DC 10 perception.
That should be no problem. I don't think I can fail.
Yeah, if your perception's above 9, you don't have to roll. So
I have a plus like 11, and that's not including the inspiration.
you're awake. What shall
So
you do? You can shoot from the ground if you want.
Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna just shoot from the ground.
Just roll over to the sniper position and shoot through Ree's legs and over Holden's shoulder.
Yep.
Now that she's prone, that's when
that
the
wakes me
mountain
up.
lions, that's when the jaguar attacks from behind.
I'm making myself a +4 bonus to this attack roll because of it's so telling me I'm shooting into melee.
Well, yeah, we can figure that out. Who was your target? Oh, this one's gone. Bye. Has to be this one. Boom. Well, Ree, you automatically wake up. And it's a glancing shot.
Thank God.
You want to add +5 to that?
I mean, no. Should I?
Yeah, because it's adding my intelligence.
It's what?
Adding my intelligence.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Because it's my alchemical ordnance.
Okay. Oh, it
So
didn't
yeah.
add your intelligence, and it should have.
Yeah, and there's technically supposed to be one more d6.
Okay. It's very close to death, but you did roll 1 on that.
Fuck the what? Get the fuck up and fuck shit up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
That would
Yeah.
be a good hype track too.
20 feet north of you, Sarah, there is a Caimon in a death battle with a dwarf.
I charge.
Charge. You do another one of those strange leaping, flipping charges and bring your blade down straight into its brain. The Balrog's blade cuts through the scaly armor and the skull, no problem. You feel a warm, fuzzy, kind of happy, comfortable feeling as you feel this creature die at the end of this blade. You're out of combat.
Oh my goodness.
There you go, sir. More stuff for you to harvest.
Toby, I'm gonna try this attack one more time.
Sure.
I'm gonna refund the.
Yeah, that's fine. You
the
can just shoot Xiaofeng.
Hey.
Sure, why not?
We will fast forward the party's comedy of errors as they retrieve 2,000-pound animals from the water over
Why
however
we
long
rolled
it takes
so
you
well?
guys. Yeah, we're just gonna say
16
it
and 29 survival for those two, Toby.
Sarah, you. This one was tougher and you lost some pieces, but I'm gonna give you guys some more. Caimon meat and let's see. There's 2 more Caimon meat in there, and the Caimon hides. Let's see. Kind of need a good for this. Let me duplicate this. Here's an issue for you guys. These chunks of
Natural
Caimon hide.
1. Failure.
How did you even manually target Xiaofeng? Also, your
that
gun
hard.
jammed, thank God. I didn't know you could do
No,
that.
no, that was. I'm just, I was just testing.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
No.
just that Foundry seems to think you were shooting right at him. I didn't know how. How are you doing that?
It's got her targeted.
I'm punching myself.
I ain't never targeted nothing.
Yeah, we don't
Double
really
right
use that
click.
system.
Yeah, double right click.
Oh, look at that. Thank
You can
you.
also alt click.
Huh.
All
Whoa,
at
holding
once
alt.
now.
Or maybe that's the mod.
If you
Yeah.
have the right mods, like my Saturday game has, it'll actually, when you target like that, it'll compare your rolls to their AC, let you know if you missed, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, does that work in PF1?
I don't know. He's running
Okay.
PF2.
Yeah, that I've seen that work really well in PF2, but the one in PF1 is the thing that gives Rye -4 all the time. It's kind of broken.
Yeah, it's fast as hell.
Yeah, doesn't exactly do what I asked. Okay.
There's 10 healing for Stormgrim after a minute.
Got it. Thank you.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 2, 10, 11. Here's the issue. You have. There we go. Change it. There we go. You have 11 chunks of Sun Cayman hide. And they each weigh 20 pounds.
Hmm. I can carry 100 as a light load.
He has the dwarf.
I've already grabbed him.
I can
I'm
have no part in this operation
I'm
whatsoever.
I'm carrying next to nothing, and I have 40 pounds
I
that I,
have a
can
scroll
carry
of
in my
ant hall
light load.
communal.
In my light load,
Seems
so
like
I can.
Storgrim got it all.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Because I have the bag that lowers weight.
Ah.
The quarter sack.
Problem solved.
I am now under. I'm now still in medium load.
That's good.
Well, I have like about 50 pounds of. Still be light load.
Okay. Okay. It's going to be 3 a.m. before Sarah is done. So that means Bacon Watch starts at about 3:15 a.m. So it's going to be pushing once again 11 a.m. before the team is ready to depart.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Do we need to perceive on Bacon Watch?
No, it's pretty quiet on Bacon Watch with the dead carcasses of 6 giant animals.
Good. No more interrupted beauty sleep.
I love to go to sleep next to that.
Yeah.
So I hit the rest, right?
Yeah. We can rest. There you go.
Yay, I get my spells back. So happy.
Is everybody just targeting Shafeng for some reason?
Yeah, let's all get
Yes.
him at once. I got the jolt.
Yeah, I keep seeing those little dots over my head.
Yep. The
Stressing me out.
sniper.
Just the sniper dots.
To
Yeah.
get his ass.
Yeah. Not surprised, everyone.
Always picking on Shafeng.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the next day, you're rested. The Blood Caimon menace is defeated. What do we do?
Go on.
Keep it going.
Crossing the rope bridge is fine. It's built by the Squib Gyms and is quite sturdy. No acrobatics or funny checks needed. If you guys had made it up to it with the Caimons in there, it could have been spicy, but they attacked a bit early and they failed utterly in their attacks. So let's see. This is the site of the Caimon attack. Let's see. And we are moving on. Back down we're down the ridge and we have to head back up into the hills to get around this giant cliff to the immediate west of you. The elevation's not as severe as before though.
While we're walking, I do hand Stormgrim a vial.
Uh-oh.
It's pretty much an enlarged person.
Pretty much.
It is enlarged person.
Sure. I take pretty much enlarged person to be. This does give you the buff enlarged person, but it also makes all your toenails fall off.
It's only half as bad for me as somebody else.
It's true.
Who needs toenails anyway?
Okay.
They're dwarf boots you'd never notice.
Sarah, let's get a survival check.
Go ahead and mark it off right now off this. It's being cast at some point.
What was that?
I'm just gonna mark it off on my sheet.
What the fuck, Josh?
What?
You rolled. Oh, that's
So
Storgrim's
that was me.
10.
That was me
Okay.
to back him up.
Okay, you barely assist. Barely.
Go ahead and roll survival and perception. I had to reload. Founder's been bugging out on me.
Okay. Rolling.
Roll survival and perception for me.
Survival for Sarah. 30 survival plus 2 from Storgrim is 32. On the road, you find an arrowhead that you think struck actually one of the old cobblestones of the road. It's bent. There's a nick in the cobblestone near where it landed. The wooden shaft is broken off by someone stepping on it after the fact. And your best guess is that it was fired from a position of elevation up the cliffs to the west of the road. As the road turns south, there's these cliffs to the west that go up higher into the hills. And you think it was fired from there maybe a week or two ago. And this sort of brings you to thinking that this section of road is particularly vulnerable to ambush from the western cliffs.
I pass it on to the captain. That's where they're attacking from. Looks like this is a couple weeks old, but that's look like where it's captaining from.
How far away are those cliffs?
Let's see.
I rolled a 25 perception if that helps in any way, Toby, too.
I got you there. Let's see. It looks like this map. The path continues south here, but you have these cliffs to the west that provide elevation, and it'd be hard to see people up there if there's little goblins throwing rocks or shooting bows down at you. It'd be hard to
Still loading,
see them
so I don't
coming.
see anything.
Still loading.
Yep, it's stuck at 99%.
Me too.
Son of a. All right, let's do this. Cool. cool, Foundry. All right.
Now I'm locked up.
Yeah, some of you are just locked on the wrong screen. So,
It says you can't move until it's finished loading.
yep, you're gonna have to hit refresh, I'm afraid.
That's a fine for a jet move. You just put that train.
We'll give you a second before we go.
Foundry's not been loading right tonight, so if you guys need to go ahead, don't wait for me.
Okay. Just an arrowhead.
So we think it's like kind of old potentially.
Couple weeks.
Since I can't see the map, basically, my thought was we back off a little bit and send Sir to scout and to see if there's a current ambush up there.
Does this arrowhead detect his magic?
No.
Does it look masterwork?
No, it looks pretty crude.
Dog do. There's monkeys up there.
All right, you want me to try to scout, Cap?
Yeah, that's my plan.
All right, Toby. Whatever
Not
you
the
think.
dog do.
Do you want to pull back and me scout, or just me scout from here?
Yeah, we'll pull back a little bit, not too far. I'm in, yay!
All right, I start sneaking towards those cliffs, Toby.
Okay.
31 stealth.
31 stealth, roll me a perception check too when you can. Whoops, don't want to move the whole party.
23.
Okay. You creep forward and you see a place to climb kind of up the cliffs. Reach this next plateau. Give me a survival check.
22.
There are signs of people passing through this area, and you're seeing what you believe are human footprints. Barefoot.
How old?
Less than 3 days.
Okay.
And let me do some checks. Mark this. Perception. Hell yeah. Then we need this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. You creep a little closer. You're up on this cliff. The party is 95 feet behind you. And as you look up at the next cliffs, like you're on a little sort of plateau at the top of this 10-foot cliff, 10-foot ledge. Maybe 50 feet west of you, it goes higher. And looking up that cliff, you are staring into a bush. And you see movement and kind of freeze. And then you see a head peek around a tree and look in your direction and sort of dawns on them that you are not a lump against the tree, you are a person. And you realize that you are looking into the face of a sort of dark-skinned man with wild, scraggly, short black hair peeking around a tree at you. And we'll go to initiative, but neither one of you has made an offensive maneuver yet.
Okay, need me to roll?
Yeah, you can all roll initiative. But you see him and he sees
Natural
you.
one. Natural one.
Back-to-back ones for Sarah and Ree. Really good.
Got me this time.
And a 2.
Okay,
for
the curse
Sharpon.
is a lot.
The curse is ongoing.
Yeah.
Love it.
So
You'd love
high
to
in
see it.
initiative, that scares me.
Yeah. So Sarah sees this guy and thinks this guy sees Sarah. What does she do?
Natural one. Failure.
I'm no danger to you at all.
Oh no!
We're all fine here. How are you?
Oh no!
Not super impressive. Yeah. You hear a sort of thick accented voice say to you, "Leave your actions and go."
Leave my what?
Your rations, your food.
I also didn't understand.
Leave your food, your clothes.
Yeah. Leave your food and go.
Can I see the party?
Distantly behind you.
I don't know if they'll catch it or not, but I, in mayonnaise, signal danger.
They can't actually see
And
you
then-
very well where you are. You're up a cliff and somewhat out of
Oh,
their sight.
well then. Okay. Well then, I don't know if it's sit in the chat, but I spin a key point and I disappear.
Oh, shit. Excellent. Okay.
Did it spin in chat?
It did.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Need me to
Yeah,
roll
no.
new stealth?
They all had compared to you, Sarah.
Do what?
They all had really good initiative compared to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You hear running feet, and from your vanished perspective by the tree, you see several other people break cover on the cliffs above you, and they very, with incredible agility, run down the cliffs and across the sort of level that you're on, and approach you very quickly. With this one's running with, roll me a perception check.
19.
This is a dark-skinned, maybe half Mwangi type person with long black dreads, and she is wearing sort of a tattered pirate or sailor's outfit, and she's running across the ground at incredible speed, holding a Chelish officer's short sword. You're certain of that. You recognize that type of blade. And
Okay.
that doesn't match her. She's certainly not a Chelish officer.
Okay.
At this point, the party is still not alerted, I think.
Yep, they can't see me then.
Yeah.
Before I disappeared.
The man you initially spotted slides down the cliff deftly. Let's see. Quite well. Yep. And he is carrying nothing. He has a blade on his back, but his hands are empty. And he is also wearing what looks like former sailor garb. He has sort of black boots up to his knees, very tattered and jungle-worn black pants and a black shirt and a red sash around his waist. They
Okay,
look
how
like
many
they've
of
been
them
out
are
here
there?
a while. There are, let's see. So far, let's see, because Buhan's not going to be able to go yet either.
Nope.
You
Womp womp.
see at least half a dozen of them. And this one is carrying a pretty standard cutlass. Pirate sword for a pirate lady. Gray pants and a loose-fitting white top that doesn't cover most of her. She's extremely fit. Buhan, you don't get to go. Shush. Yeah. You see at least 3 or 4 of them, but you suspect there are more. What would you like to do with your remaining turn?
Say that again.
What would
Say
you
that
like to
again.
do with your turn?
Do I think I identify the leader? Is there a leader obvious?
No. They all look like sailors who've been trapped in the jungle for weeks. That's just the look they have.
Okay. They don't see me, I guess.
They can't see invisible, you're pretty sure.
Okay. Sorry, I keep getting text. I apologize. How close are they?
Let's see. One is only 20 feet away. 2 of them are only 10 or 15 feet away. Looking for you.
Okay. I charge and stab one. Gonna go for kind of my goals are they what's their formation? They kind of lined up.
Loose fitting coming towards you, searching for you. None of them are super close to each other.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna
if you attack and can't turn invisible after, you'll be very much surrounded.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna surprise. I'm gonna kind of burst through the center of them and stab and then disappear again.
Okay.
And then they disappear again.
You slash at one of them, and you see her, like lightning, draw the sword and try to parry you, but she fails. And you strike her for a ton and sneak attack. And that will take us to basically round 2.
Does that person like cry out in pain? Do we hear that down the hill?
You guys are gonna get perception checks, yeah. Okay. Perception for the party. Oh, oblivious.
Natural 1. Failure.
We're on a
Storgrim,
roll.
Riviera, you are confident that you hear a blade deflect another blade. Vaughn, you do as well.
No pun intended.
Hmm.
All right. That case, so running can go up to 4 times in a straight line, right?
Yeah, on level ground, which that up until that point it mostly is.
So, considering trees is hot, say here is a good compromise.
Yeah.
So, I hear that, turn around. Oi! Get your hands off me, bird! And go charging forward.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Guys, this tree is tripping me out. It's
What's
moving.
Yep, it is.
what's moving?
And
Oh,
I'm
the
under
trees.
it.
The tree.
Ah, yeah. It's terrifying.
Set it on fire. Blow it up.
Sarah, one of them runs between where you were last seen and the person you just struck. And he runs with his arms up. It's like he's sort of sprinting in a semi-boxing stance. It looks a little strange, but he's actually ready. And what you think you're seeing is that he's sort of inviting you to take a attack of opportunity against him. But I
don't.
expect you don't, yeah. But he moves to park himself between you and the person you stabbed so far. And the person that you stabbed immediately retreats 30 feet away and then jumps halfway up the next cliff, grabbing onto it and starts to climb up.
All right. I don't know how far I can get. I think my movement is 30, so I'll just run in that direction. Then I think that's as far as I can get.
Well, that's 30's a standard move. 30's a standard move. You can do 60 as a double move.
Oh, right.
Or if you're trying to do, if you go straight line, mostly level, like you said, up to 4 times. So I basically took off at a sprint.
Okay, can I get anywhere near where everyone else is right now? I think.
You can definitely keep up with Storgrim. You're faster than him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to. I could get farther than Storgrim, right? I could get.
You could.
You're the squishy.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay, not
Sorcerer
ridiculously.
in the front.
Yes.
Right.
Lead with your sorcerer.
Actually, I'm not gonna move that far. I'm gonna move like to here.
Right behind me is good.
Okay, well, actually, yeah.
Because especially since you're kind of getting under that tree for a little bit of cover.
Yeah, sounds good. I was thinking with my Kai brain in my Buhan body.
How tall or how high above us is Sarah?
At least 10 to 12 feet up that little rock wall there.
Let's see. So I think my last known of him is like here.
Yeah, here.
Here. Okay. I run over here. That's a double move for me. I guess I could. Yeah, this is about as far as I can go. Captain, if you delay to after me on your next turn, I'll put monkey fish on you and you can run up this wall.
Alright.
That'll probably look insane.
Yeah, it really will.
Since I get the potion of giant strength, large.
Gigantic monkey dwarf comes over the wall. That's my turn. That's as far as I can get.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move up right behind
Okay.
Could go this way. Stuart Holden's got the heckin' zoomy. Meow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. There you go.
All right, that's my turn.
So the oblivious one sees the path that's most likely to get him up there first.
It's true.
Didn't even notice that.
So, hold on. I don't know yet. I mean, I'm gonna try to climb if I can get there. Let's see. No, okay. Actually, fuck. I'll just run the direction Holden went. So can I only go
Hell
like
yeah.
60 feet?
You can go farther if you go in that straight line. You can keep up with Holden.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I forget like what the max movement. If that's all you're doing is moving in
Times
your turn.
4 if it's like that.
Okay, so 120 then. I'm assuming I can go through this bush.
Sure.
All right. Yep, that's my turn then.
Okay. There are 2 within 30 feet of you still, Josh, but they look like they're retreating.
They're all retreating, or just the one that I hit?
All.
Do I see my party?
Your party's coming. You can hear them and see them all around you.
You heard the shout.
Where's Storgrim at in relation to me?
Down the cliff behind you, about 35 feet east.
Okay. I. They're all retreating. Okay, I thought it was just the one. Fuck it, I keep up with them.
The enemies?
Yeah.
Okay. You move 50 feet southwest, and they are escaping up the next level of cliff that direction.
Oh, I'm in the wrong text field, sorry.
Hell yeah. Okay.
That's the. And I treat. Well, I'm running basically, but I can treat echo jumps as I have a running start, so.
Yeah. You sprint 50 feet southwest following them and dance up this 10-foot rock wall behind them, as they're doing. And they move not unlike you, with great agility and acrobatics. But they look like they are immediately deciding that they don't want this fight anymore.
And I still don't see one. Sorry, Reed. So I still don't see one that's any kind of a leader. There's no leader really.
Hard to say.
Than...
They are all in tatters. They're all pretty fit looking, but a little hungry.
Who has the best looking weapons?
As you up on the cliff, you see the woman that you stabbed or slashed, and she is being sort of protectively carried / guided away by a very large man. He's much larger than you. He's 6.5 footer and very strong looking. And he is carrying also a Chelish officer's sword. And he looks nothing like a Chelish officer to you.
Okay, so my perception is that's a leader and bodyguard. So I'm gonna stick close to them.
Okay.
Right, go ahead, Reed. Sorry.
Oh, all good. Oh. Can I get up to join these guys running
Yeah.
toward the action?
Sure.
Stay You know, not in the front, but
Exactly.
get up there with them.
Another one skips up the cliff next to you. It's the one you saw first. And she is chattering back and forth to them. They are speaking and looking at your languages here. You hear a word or two in Taldane, which is common. You think you hear a word of Varisian. You might hear a word of polyglot. But it's kind of a mishmash language they're speaking. Common aboard ships, particularly pirate ships.
Okay, no one. I can't discern their intent.
No, you get the sense that they're like, retreat, too much, too many.
Alright, I'm going to delay until after Vaughn.
Okay.
Delayed till after me. I cast monkey fish on myself and run up the wall.
Hell yeah. That'll teach him.
I swabbed the poop deck for 100 years.
Oh my goodness, it's my turn. Can I see any of them yet?
I don't think so. Where are you at? Over here? No, you can't see up the cliff.
Okay. I don't want to get ahead of myself,
come on.
especially being
go
so
on now.
squishy.
Don't be
Can I
afraid.
defer until after people start moving?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll put you kind of at the tail end of this chunk of the party.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Run south. Oh, my bad. Yeah. You better get up there. I don't envy whoever's alone with Sarah.
For my action, I'll take the infusion that was given to me and go in large. I will start climbing up the cliff.
Okay. You just run up it with monkeyfish. Taking the potion, running up the cliff, and we'll say you get about this far.
Alright. At least Sarah will be able to see me now.
You can see... Well, you can't see Sarah, but... Yeah, she can see you. You look back behind you, Sarah, and there is a giant... Let's see, what do you normally for? Like an 8 or 9 foot tall, 8 foot wide dwarf running towards you on the plateau you were just on, just below you.
Does he have line of sight to the enemy up there?
What the fuck is that?
Sarah does.
Hey, you've seen it before. When I was climbing up next to you on the ship.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
On myself. Little thing called Spider Climb.
Spitter climb. Get him. Get him, Spitter. You can get on up there.
Big Daddy Dwarf be coming.
They didn't say anyone had been killed in these bandit attacks, did they?
Spooder climb.
Is there a way to get up these rocks right here?
No, no one has died to these bandits.
A way to get up this hill, not without climbing.
Alright, where does the hill start?
Let's see. I will move this tree back a little bit. Oh, no, I am moving the wrong thing. Derp. Yeah, there's actually a little bit of a way up the hill here.
Okay. One move action, and then I start moving up.
Okay, if you get here, you'll be able to see. There's a whole
Oh,
crowd of
hi.
people running away from you, in fact.
Oi, where you be going, lad?
You wish to roll a
Can we
persuasion
have?
skill?
Can we just have a peaceful talk here? I'll use a panache on this
Ooh,
to get my social roll.
panache.
So that's a 27. Actually, a
Wow.
29 if they're sailors.
They are. Oh my god. I did this to myself. I have no one to blame but me. They turn, and this nearest one to you looks at you, looks down at your boots, and you say what you said and do a fencer's salute, which is typically taught in sort of fencing school that most sailors and pirates go to. And it's even taught at sea on pirate ships to the little squeakers when they're midshipmen. And it's sort of a symbol of respect, like we're about to fight, but I'm going to be courteous to you and treat you with honor, is sort of what it says. And even though he doesn't have a weapon in his hand, he sort of makes the sign back at you with an empty hand.
All right. Well, it's my turn.
Alright, I'll just run up.
Hell yeah.
Ask him what's going on.
Okay. You can catch up with Holden.
What's going on, Holden? This alchemist fire?
I think we can talk to these lads.
Fireball.
We can talk to him. Alright.
They haven't killed nobody, as far as I know.
Okay. Well, I'll see, so that was like 30 to get next to you, so I'm gonna see where the hill is, Toby, but if you can just like move me up the hill more, then yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
I also believe in that we should talk to them. So I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. I guess just move.
Okay.
Attempt to climb the cliff.
Well, I'll climb the cliff. How far is it up? I'm having trouble seeing it, I guess.
Oh, you need to climb. Are you climbing or following the others on foot?
I'm gonna follow the others on foot.
Okay. You would go. You can do about this much with your turn.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. Oblivious and Shafeng, you see the largest of them, a large muscular man, although he still looks a little underfed, step towards you and say, he makes a sort of strange noise and says a word you don't understand, but then he looks at his colleagues and he turns back and makes sort of the fencer salute to you again, and he says, "We will trouble you no more. Let us go."
Kill them all, Sarah. The hype track is too cool.
Yeah, you
Sarah
can't,
murders them all from behind.
can't let him go with that hype track.
You are within 25 feet of 5 of them, one of whom is very injured from you hitting her earlier. You could definitely kill her.
How injured is she?
Very.
Like if I hit her again, she's dead.
Yep. Dead.
Just Balrog things.
Am I next to her and the big boy?
You could reach any of them with a move.
Is she still on her feet or is she being carried? What's
She
her.
is fleeing the scene.
Oh, she's still running?
Oh yeah, she's not dead. She's at 25% HP, but it's low enough that you would kill her if you hit her that hard again.
Is she the farthest ahead?
She's fleeing. Yeah, the others are sort of covering her escape. They
Alright,
don't. They
I
don't know
catch
you're
up.
there.
I catch up to her.
Mhm.
And I put my sword at the back of her neck.
Surrender or suffer.
Okay. They freeze.
Given my +0 in climbing in my track
Ooh.
record, I'm gonna run
Ooh.
around.
You can get this far.
Okay.
I mean, they're like way out in front of us. You know, we could probably just. I got some coffee. We can just hang out.
Yeah, true.
The others
To do with our new shoes.
The others Sarah sort of freeze as she holds up a hand and signals to them in sort of just basic, like holds up her palms and signals for them to not move. Next person that can move is going to be Vaughn. What do you want to do?
Swift action, spell recall, standard action, cast monkey fish again, move action, run up the cliff.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Sorry, Toby, did you want me to do something when you told me that? I'm sorry.
No, the others are like ready. Like they have their weapons out. They always did. And looking at them now, you think most of them are trained as monks or ninjas themselves. They are just too fit, too agile, and too quick to be anything else. And they're unarmored, all of them. And they look like they are ready to all of them come at you at once if you hurt her, but they're also not moving. They're trying not to provoke you.
Yeah, I also haven't reappeared though.
Nope, but she is signaled that,
I'm behind her. Yeah.
Yeah. You do speak a bunch of fucking languages. Yeah, you speak Varisian. You hear her say the Varisian word for flee to them. Run.
I say don't. Hold.
She says, "We are starving in the woods, sir. Please, just let us go. We would not have harmed you."
That is up for my captain to decide.
You hear one of the others say, "Captain, you have a ship?"
Aye.
That's kind of a perfect opportunity to make an oversized dwarf entrance.
And just then, a 9-foot-tall dwarf ran up the cliff, and they all jumped back 10 feet. The woman that you are holding the knife against her neck, she actually flinches as he comes up over, and you just cause a tiny little cut on her neck. Nothing severe, but she flinched into your.
I got the axe in one hand and the other hand free, so I'm ready to take a two-handed grip. All right, what the fuck's going on up here?
You hear one of the others go, and if you speak for reason, you hear him go, "That's the biggest fucking dwarf I've ever seen."
Unfortunately, I don't, because otherwise I'd have a great comeback. I ain't no fucking dwarf. I'm a midget giant.
Oh God.
But unfortunately, I don't speak it, so.
Well, Storgrim, you're greeted with 5 tattered, disheveled. I mean, it looks like they've tried to. You see a lot of patching and sewing that's gone on with their clothing, but They're in pretty tattered shape. And they've been living off the jungle for a while. But you can roll, you and Sarah, since you're both real close to this, can roll a pirate or sailor check.
29.
24.
They tie their tattered clothing on with a knot called a sheet bend that only sailors and pirates use.
You get your asses shipwrecked here or abandoned?
They look at each other and they say a little of both.
Alright. So why are a lot of you being frickin' idiots here instead of going in town and actually working for your supper?
I said they're not friendly. They thought we were jungle savages. They shot at us. We've been out here a while and we came ashore many miles west. You are from the cove? He means Rickety's.
Well, there right now. I was asked to clear up some trouble out here.
He said we only stole food.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's food that was going to somebody else.
He said, well, we would come out of the wilds were we but allowed to.
Alright, let's see.
28 cents motive.
Yeah.
They seem legit. They look like shipwrecks that have just been here too long.
Okay, I cancel my invisibility. I assign, I believe them, to Cap.
I kind of finger my axe a little bit. You the only ones out here causing trouble?
They say it is just us. We are the last survivors of a ship called the Sunrise.
Well, we're being paid to stop trouble. Didn't say what we had to do to get rid of it. We escort you back in, make some introductions, clear up some air a little bit. I might make you do a little bit of work to pay back for the food you stole, but I believe we can at least get you on an even keel with the cove.
They look cautiously to each other. What were you going to say, Josh?
I signed to Cap. We are running a skeleton crew on the TPK, Cap.
If everyone's chatting, I'll huck a desert coffee at this guy in the north.
Roll
here.
the hit! Beating it off his head.
Not beating it at it. It's like, I lob it at him.
Ow!
He's been out here eating leaves for weeks.
I agree. If we could use experienced sailors on our ship, they don't seem to have anywhere to go, and they're not wanted here.
Yeah.
Here, have a thing I can share with them.
A
We don't
wheel
know
of
them.
cheese.
A wheel of cheese. That's
Oh my god.
cute, right? God damn
They
it.
they are a little dubious. They take a sip of the coffee and they've clearly never had Numerian coffee. The first time they smell it, they kind of like stumble back a foot and go, "Oh, that is potent." And then
Good for a hangover, though.
one of the gals steps over, and as Ree brings out the wheel of cheese, you hear a couple of them go,
Yeah, that wheel of cheese is about to die a Walking Dead death.
yeah.
It's from my shipwreck to yours.
And this woman steps forward ahead of the others and says, and you give her a little slice of cheese,
Yeah.
and she says, "We will kill for you."
Nice to meet you, new friends.
Humans and their weird obsessions. Anyways, in
What, you don't
Mayonnaise.
like cheese?
Well,
Cheese is
no,
a perfect obsession to have.
You're not a cheese
in
fan?
Mayonnaise, to address what everybody else is saying,
We'll get along fine.
don't know them taking a week or two to work off their debt in the cove, give us a chance to feel them out, make them an offer when we leave, perhaps.
Aye, sounds reasonable.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I sheathe the Balrog's blade.
Okay. The woman that you had the blade against her neck steps away, look and touches her neck and calms a little bit, and she turns and looks at Buhan, Shafeng, and Ri, and she says, "Zuberi." And dropping out of the tree above the head of Shafeng is the other member of their group. He is a very thin, shirtless man with two Chelish officer short swords, one in each hand. He drops to the ground absolutely silently right behind your casters.
I knew he was there.
He's pretty slick, pretty sneaky, but
I offer
wouldn't
him an
melee-
apricot.
I wouldn't melee shove him.
Where's that apricot from? Is it from here, or have you had it?
I'm just carrying it around.
Is it
I
a
think we
fucking?
got it in the other island. I
It's a
think, or
bone
something.
rack.
Is it
It's an
apricot
apricot on
on-
the edge. Yes.
Maybe.
An apricot on the edge.
If it is,
Not as funny as
yeah.
a kumquat.
Yeah, he takes it. He says, "Is this an apricot on the edge? This is not from this land."
Not quite. Almost. Maybe a few more days.
Ah, delightful. They say if we would gather our things from our village that we've been living in. It's not far. It's a mile from here.
We'll go with.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go with. You find a old village. The buildings here are sort of ramshackle wood. They have repaired these buildings, but clearly this was a very small town ages ago. Really run down. And they've been just sort of, they've patched the roofs and found a very limited, crappy place to live here in the jungle. And they've been here for months. And their ship was called the Sunrise, and as is custom, the crew of a ship nicknames themselves after the ship's name. Like your crew are already calling themselves the TPKs.
Good. As we should.
And they say they are from the ship Sunrise, and so they formerly called themselves the Risen.
So, questions: is there for the ship the Sunrise? Is there a knowledge check involved?
Say again?
Is there a knowledge check involved for the Sunrise?
Sure. You can roll your pirate or sailor check. Yeah, if the TPK is TPK, that would be a legend.
That would be very funny. I'd encourage it even.
For the bit.
For the bit. Commit to the bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add a D6 to
Sure.
its brace. 34.
Some of you have heard of the Sunrise. It was a privateer under the Chelish flag that hunted pirates. And you can see on these people that they have the marks of Chelish slaves. They each have a brand on the back of their neck when you can see it. And they're competent sailors and and fighters, but yeah.
We do give them the name of the ship that they were on. Watch for their reaction for that kind of name.
The ship that you were on, the Wormwood.
The rename.
Oh, the rename TPK.
Yep.
Well, I've never heard of it.
No, but the thing is, the Pillager's Knife kind of gives a clue of what kind of things we're planning on doing with it.
Yes, they recognize. They say this.
The man killer boat.
Yeah, the large man says when you tell him the name of the ship, he says they look at each other and he says, "We've never heard of it. That strikes us as a good thing."
It's new.
We're discreet.
Okay. Well, they will accept you guys as their new crew in exchange for not murdering them, which you certainly could have.
Yeah.
We don't do press gangs. Later that day.
Yeah.
Press gang.
You'll actually
Well,
have food.
what
Wait, we're not
Storgrim
press
offered them
ganging
was
them,
not
right?
exactly.
Yeah,
he-
I know.
Yeah.
Well, no, I haven't offered it to them yet. I want to. What I've offered to them is basically just being an introduction and smoothing over for the cove. And then, since we're gonna be here a couple of weeks, we can keep an eye on them, see if they would make good crew by how they interact with everybody and take to what needs to be done.
Well, they're sailors. They're gonna be fucking drunk.
I think we should give them a chance.
I am.
Should be okay. Yeah, I agree with you.
Give them a chance by seeing how they work in the cove.
I'm just going against Sarah there. I mean, I'm a drunk too. I'm on your team, so.
I get you. So you're considering extending a formal offer to them after a probationary period of seeing how they do in the cove.
Without letting them know that's the plan, so
Yeah,
they
that
don't
makes sense.
act out of place.
Very wise.
So much spamming happening in chat right now.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. I was explaining the joke.
No, it just I get little bleeps. It's not saying anything. I've removed myself from that chat, but I get little bleep notifications.
Yeah, right now I'm pasting a picture of an apricot on the edge. Or I will if Midjourney can actually save it.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
In that case, Josh, you missed what kind of spawned that. I proposed as a video title "Apricot on the Edge, Son of Kumquat on the Edge."
Oh god.
What the fuck? Tell me.
It's a sad apricot. He's on the edge, man. He's having the same day I am. Okay. So, you have befriended the Risen and potentially may induct them into being TPKs.
The Rizzlers.
The Risen. They're risen.
The Rizzed.
The Rizzed.
That is the tradition of on this boat. Everything gets shortened.
Yeah.
Especially the captain.
Especially if you're
No,
the Riz.
because of the captain.
Oh.
I'm the Rizzler. I'm a Rizzly bear.
So, Stormgrim.
Aye?
Should I heal the wounded one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Which
Hey,
one was it?
Am I around when you're asking this? Because I'm gonna try to stop you from killing.
No, he's healing, not killing them.
Oh, I
I
think
heard killing
kill.
as well.
Alright.
I've very
I was like,
clearly
what the fuck?
heard healing. So I don't know what's going on with your brain ears, but sometimes we hear what we want to hear.
My audio honestly
He's
has been
risen.
shit this whole time. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, man.
Well, if it helps, you're super clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound
It's
great.
healing.
I love it.
Heal
It's
them.
great to be super clear and not have like every other word cut out. It's really fun.
Yeah, you sound good.
Input's great, output not so much.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like literally like every 5 seconds.
Ohio
Cut out.
Scabita
Nearly
is no
pummeled
cap.
some homeless escaped slaves.
They are all of a weird origin of being trained unarmed fighters. They're all at least one level of monk. One of them is monk blood rager, the big one. Another is monk rogue. Another is monk swashbuckler, and then Imani. They didn't really have a leader, but she is monk inquisitor. Inquisitor of the pirate god.
Holy
I want to bond with
shit.
her.
Holy mother of based.
Oh.
Where'd they all get their monk skills from?
They were trained from birth to fight in arenas in Cheliax as slaves. They're
Hi, new
mixed,
best friend.
mixed descent of Mwangi. They look at Buhan, who is of similar ancestry or regional ancestry. It's like they're all from the same cluster of 3 like West African countries.
Mm-hmm.
So they have no idea who he is or what language he speaks or what culture he's from, but they're like, yeah, he's probably, Nigerian.
That's where I get my cool accent from.
Yeah. Their accents are just a mix because they've grown up with no one language, and they learn from the other slaves. So they speak common Taldane, and they've heard plenty of cursing at them in Infernal from the Chelish officers. And their story they'll tell you, and you can sense motive it all you like, that you'll believe it, is that the sunrise actually was pushed by a storm into the cliffs that amount to, let's see if we look at Shackles. Based on their story, you suspect that the sunrise crashed somewhere west of Rickety Squibs, and possibly because they were where they were on the ship, or possibly because they're all strong swimmers, they made it to shore with a few of the Chelish officers whom they immediately murdered. And then they've been living here for maybe 3 months.
Wow.
And the enemy of the Chelish is a friend of ours.
Yep.
Yeah.
What were they carrying on their ship?
Dead pirates.
Yup.
Oh.
That's the
Do you want to heal
sunrise.
the one that's wounded?
Sunrise was a pirate hunter. Say again, right?
You want to heal the wounded one by 17?
Okay. She very graciously accepts it. She thanks you and casts sort of a fearful glance at Sarah.
Sarah reacts not at all.
Zuberi, the stealthy one, he says to Storgrim, he says, there are dwarven ruins nearby to the south. They are underwater and guarded by dwarven ghosts. But maybe they won't kill you.
Interesting.
There's
Let's check
dwarf
it out.
language on the stones you'll know when you are close, but I could not read it. It could say, trap, go away, death, or it could say, come inside for treasure.
Or but it definitely doesn't say the latter. If it does say that, it's purely a trap. Good info to know. We'll check it out once we get you straightened out.
He explains to you where it is, and I will put this mark on your map. It's to the south, off the path. Possibly wouldn't have ever found it if it weren't for them telling you it's there. Okay, good time to pause. It's about quitting time, and you guys are not in an immediate fight. But good stuff. Just so you know, if you get the... Where is Chef? Where are you, Chef? If you get the Blood Caimon materials back, you will be able to craft pretty cool armor out of them.
Oh.
Nice.
And each one of those pieces can make a set. So you can make 11 sets of essentially it's like +1 studded leather.
Very cool.
Wow.
And because it's blood Caimon hide, or sun Caimon hide, not blood Caimon in this. The ones down here in Shackles are called sun Caimons. It is buoyant. It gives you no armor check penalty on swim checks, unlike other armor. And its smooth texture makes you feel like you're swimming faster through the water, giving you a small swim skill bonus. And it's slightly lighter than conventional hide armor, so it allows for greater dexterity. And this means overall, yeah, I think it's +1 studded is what it functions like.
I
Yeah.
still don't and can't wear armor, right?
You don't and can't wear armor. You could, it would fuck up
Okay.
your spell casting.
Not worth it. You
It's
guys can have mine.
probably it's probably lighter armor than Storgrim might want to wear, and it's heavier than Buhan wears, but a lot of the crew could wear it.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
And it would give the TPKs a distinctive red shirt look.
Oh my god, red shirt TPKs. That is so funny. I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's really
Oh,
good.
we need to do it for the bit.
Yeah, commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit.
Gotta.
There's nothing we wouldn't do to commit to the bit.
That's right.
I live my whole life committing to the bit.
God damn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop the recording.